Okay, guys, a very good afternoon to you. This is business game batch 2017-04-18, group 22, circle 3, presentation meeting. And the business game presentation, the business game tax is the mother of all tax in MMM, and it's the only group tax um, uh, in the MMM guidance school. So we as you've been told before, every members of the circle are meant to work collectively as a team. So in this meeting, circle 3 members are to present their solutions for the business game tax from tax 1 to 7. So I remember myself, Mentor Nick, in charge of part 2017-04-18 group 22. So I have in the meeting, um, in this circle, I have Chukwemeka, Emeka. I also have a former Innocent Ejike. I have Jesse Solomon, as well as Oyeka Vera. Simeon Onoja is not in the meeting right now, so I hereby, hand over the meeting to you guys. I wish you all good success in your presentation as I will listen. I kindly know that this meeting is broadcast live and is being monitored by the MMM Automated Guidance School administrators, as well as my mentors who are following this meeting live. So I wish you guys the best. Be more professional in your presentation, and good luck. I hereby hand over this meeting to Vera and Jesse Solomon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, the meeting is handed over to you guys, Jesse and Vera. Either of you can go on with your presentation, please.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So my name is Oyoka Vera Chetachiku. I'm here to present a business game in MMM Guidance School batch, Automated Guidance School batch 2017, April 18th, group 22, second 3, MMM school. I hope we all have our presentation slides.
Yes, we do.
Now, the names of group 22 second 3 members are Emeka, former Innocent Ejike, Yoka Vera, and Jesse Solomon. And I'm here to present on the topic of developing MMM Global in Thailand. Now, I begin by the history of Thailand. The Thai people who originally lived in southwestern China migrated to the mainland Southeast Asia period of many centuries. And we are told and the Thai people who originally lived in southwestern China migrated into mainland Southeast Asia over a period of many centuries. Then after the end of the absolute monarchy in 1932, Thailand endured 60 years of almost permanent military rule before the establishment of a democratically elected government system in 2014. So now the key highlights we are to do here are based on the breakdown of the expenses the action plans and execution, breakdown of balanced resources, applying acquired skills from guidance school, our survey, and summary and success and achievement. So now, task one. Task one question says, you've received all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in MMM global community. Now you have an important task. Enter into a new country and develop MMM global there. This new country will be Thailand. As the starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge, received in the school, $50,000 within an hour. You have to develop a plan of action for a week. You must specify the number of registrations and deposits you achieve over this period. Important to note, this new country will be Thailand. As a starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, and $50,000. Then our survey, we surveyed the Thailand, and the name Kingdom of the capital city of Thailand, Bangkok. Estimate of 67,000,000 people. City is vast and language is Thai. Our survey, the number of television sites, 15,190,000. Then number of cable subscribers, 151,750. Then at the side shows the Thailand map. Then the action plan, all members will live and arrive in Thailand. Pure idea of most populated city, which is Bangkok, and also which is the capital city, and other main high traffic cities. Then develop website .mmm global in Thailand in line with the official language. Then SWOT analysis will be carried out. Online publication will be carried out, which includes the official website of MMM Thailand. Then official publication will be carried out. And several of legal practitioners is required to guide us through the legal framework. Identify the target audience, which includes the youth segment, the mass media, and the elite market audience. Then action plan, resources you have. You have the startup capital of $50,000, the internet, the team of members, then acquired skills from the guidance school. We'll do SWOT analysis skill, offline event planning and budgeting, the presentation skill, the social media tools such as Facebook fan page, Twitter, Google Drive, Gmail, spreadsheet, Google Documents, Slides, school in the cloud, YouTube channel. These are the skills we acquired from the school, which we execute in the planning. In the breakdown of the expenses, items needed and the amount in US dollars. Then flights and local transportation, $15,000. Feeding and accommodation, $5,000. Interpreter. Here, interpretation is very important because Thailand's official language is Thai. So we need an interpreter to interpret the whole thing. And also the materials, $700. Legal and security, $600. Internet access and laptops and projector, $2,400. Logistics, $1,000. Total $16,610. Breakdown of expenses. Continue. Flight, laptops and projector are one-off expenses, which amount $12,000. 1 week of expenses is $3,610. So now the expected average PH and participant is $300 each person. After 1 week, we expect to be able to register 500 participants, in which one person can, on an average, provides help of $300. Therefore, the expected total BH after 1 week is $150,000. Then on the task scale, they said a week has passed and you are 4 men. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulations of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants' payment, starting with the first contribution. Now, it is necessary to write down your plan of actions for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions stated. To action plan for the next 3 weeks. Resources, previous expenses carried out, $12,000 for the flight, laptop, projector, and which are one-off expenses, and the 1 week of expenses from the previous expenses. Then subtracted from the $50,000, we have $34,390 US, which will enable us to move further. Then the tax 2 execution. So week 1, the principal the principal money expected in week 1, $150, which was got $150,000, which was gotten from 500 on.
Hello, Vera, can you hold on, please? Can you hold on, please? Yeah, you are in tax 2 now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now this is how we're going to do it. You have to be professional in our dealing and be very, very fair. Solomon, you take tax 2 and 3, and Innocent will take tax 4 and 5, and Emeka will take tax 6 and 7. So please, Solomon, Innocent, and Emeka, I have your questions. So just go straight to your solutions. Is that understood, please?
Yes.
Okay. So Vera, you took the introduction and tax 1. So let the other 4 members carry on with the rest. Then when I ask questions, everybody could respond. So I think it's Solomon's turn. Solomon, the meeting's handed over to you. Tax 2 and 3.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you, Solomon. Speak on. You can hear you,
Hello,
Solomon.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Solomon Jesse, a member of the Secretary. That's what we've been discussing. We are expected looking at about 1,077, and if you multiply, that's if you had to 3,322,960 $100, 822,960. And Mavro growth will be having about 96,888. Bonus at 20 multiplied to the number of participants expected as at the 3rd week. We'll be having $21,540. 10% referral bonus. What we give in MMM, we amount to $32,296. The total GH for week 3, we'll be looking at 473,684 naira. The summary, total registered participants be 3,840. For the expected participants, we're looking at 1,579. Then the principal amount 473,684 naira. With the 30% Mavro, we're looking at 142,105 dollars. Bonus of about 31,580 is going to be accrued. Then 10% bonus. Naira. We're looking at the week 5. The expected participants is going to be 2316. That's 2,316 participants. The principal amount we're looking at is 694,700, with a marble growth of about $208,421. Sorry, dollar. I mean to say. Then the registration bonus, we're looking at $46,320 as registration bonus. Then the 10% referral bonus, we'll be looking at $69,473. Then the total GH at week 5, we'll be looking at $1,018,951. Then the week 6 expected participants, we're going to be looking at 3,397 participants with a principal of $1,018,951. We'll be looking at the 30% Marlboro growth of we'll be looking at about 30% Marlboro growth of about $305,000, $686. Then a registration bonus of $67,940. Percent referral bonus is going to be $101.95. Then the total GH for the week 6 is going to be $1,471. Week 40, 4,982. Principal of $1,491,471 with a Marlboro growth of 30%, which will amount to $400,342. Registration bonus as at then, the 7th week will be $99.40. 10% referral bonus we amount to $149,447. The total GH for week 7, $2,191,900. Then at week 8, participants will, of course, have risen to 7,307 participants. The principal amount is going to be $2,191,190. 30% Marlboro would have risen to $600,005. The registration bonus $146,140 will be what we'll be having by then. The 10% referral bonus is going to go up to $219,190. The total GH for week 8, $3,214,000. $800. Total registered participants in second month is going to be 8,002. While the overall registered participant after 2 months is going to be 21,892. That's all for tax 3. I'll hand over to the next man for tax 4.
Hello. Hello.
Now, go ahead. Go ahead, speak.
Okay. Yeah, my name is former Innocent. I'm taking over from tax 4. So we're looking at after 2 months, what we did after 2 months, and a week after we start. So we're looking at getting 75% from after the 2 months. I'll quickly run over the plans. Okay. In tax 4, we're looking at we now look at our plan of action. The MAVRO to increase to 40% for every PH for 2 weeks. The registration bonus increases to $30 for 2 weeks. Then we had to mobilize cafe people for key registration to register new participants. Then we organize rally concert during the holiday. We introduce participants to guided school, and we actually apply what we learned from the guided school. Then our focus on target audience. This is where our major focus is. Our major focus should be on the youth segment, which comprises all the institutions, universities, and the rest. Then private institution, higher institution, and social media. Then the mass market, which comprises the public, private institution, and major hotspots. Then the elites, which I tag as then tax 4 continue. Then that's what gave us the outcome. After the first week, which is our 9th week, we will be able to revive 65% of all the 75% shortfall. That's the then we now did the calculation. After increased to 10,716 with a fall of 75%. Registration would have reduced to 2,679, but we will be able to detect quickly from us and swing to full action in the 3rd day of the week. Then executed plan will help to revive 75%. And tax 4 continue again with 9 calculation. Principal of $300 times 9,644 give us $2,893,200, which plus the 40% MAVRO bonus will amount to $4,629,120. In week 10, the principal amount we have is $300 times 17037, which amounts to $5,100 plus 40% MAVRO, which amounts to $8,192,760. Then in week 10, you should know that 0.6 applied in fresh location. $15 is given when a participant registered 7 people in 7 days. We expect 1,000, which is greater, which amounts to 15% increase in the number of registered participants. Then registered participants breakdown. Required PH to meet with 9, get help $4,629, which is 120 divided by $300, which is 15,430. That's 5% increase given to 1,604 participants. Therefore, the registered participant in week 10 is 15,430 plus the 1,607, which is 17,039 participants. Then the tax 4 continue week 11. Then the system is back to normal again here. Expected participants 29,309 with an 30% increase MAVRO, which amount to 12,016,044. Then in week 12, Expected participant is 40,053, with the 30% MAVRO, which amount to 17,623,521. Then in summary of all this, total registered participants in third month is 94,043. Overall registered participants after 3 months will now become 115,933. Then tax 5. The question, your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough registered registration in the new deposit to cover up the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan. Okay, after the question, then what we now look at the causes, what led to these problems. It is necessary to first adopt our SWOT analysis, which we were taught in the guidance school. Then incompetence on the side of guidance, no thorough motivation and MMM ideology training, language and culture problem, negative impression given by the media, government hostility, blocking of persons because they did not follow MMM rules and the rest. Then question we need to now ask, how much contribution money is needed to balance the system? The total number of participants needed to continue system, where we got it right and where we got it wrong. These are the questions we should ask ourselves. Then tax 5 solution, which is the reassurance. We had to brainstorm on a new town. Look for a new town where we have high-brow areas, street shopping malls, then publicity and testimonies must be identified. Legal, okay. Let me leave the legal backing out. We must be able to count out as guiders and defend the community. The ideology of MMM should be preached again, using spare money. We should also discourage multiple accounts and rest. Then taxes is during the month. This month's delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activities, which almost reduced to 0. Then new deposit.
Innocent.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think I gave you tax 4 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next person will take that's the maker will take tax 6 and 7.
7.
But before you go there, let's analyze the parts you've taken. You guys did a very good job. I must commend that first. I would like to say that at the end of the presentation. It's very detailed. So I want us to, like, I love my students thinking outside the box and looking at what is happening around them and implementing it in their solutions too. Because we are all learning. We are all learning. So yeah, you won't be penalized for not doing that. This is what you can do. The main thing for you is understanding the tax, and from your solutions you provided, it shows that you understand the tax to some level. So I'll go to I'll talk on part 4. I'll quickly say after 2 months you have the numbers of participants and deposits that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. Say after a week after the start of the month, there was a local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week. Respectively, in this period, the activities of registration fall by 75%. Now, he said, make a plan of action for a month. What resources and how you should use them. The right amount of contribution and participants for the development of the system. That is the tax. Now, the tax is saying that there's an holiday, and this holiday is celebrated within 1 week. As a result of this holiday, we have some 5% fall in registration. That is not a good one. Now, why do we have this? The question you need to ask yourself is that why was there a fall in registration? Why will an holiday, a 1 week holiday, affect registration by reducing it less than 5%? That should be the major question. Then the first thing that should come to your mind is that during holiday period, a lot of people tends to, it's a celebration period. So a lot of people tends to keep money, withdraw money to spend. There'll be a lot of spending on entertainment, just to buy new clothes, drinks, dine and wine, families buy gifts. So also, a lot of people will also like to travel to their hometown, especially those that stay in the city. They like to travel back home to their villages and to meet their parents, their grandparents, and they need money to do all this. So there will not be a lot of people do not really have spare money at this point in time. So that has led to the fall of new registration. So the last phase of question say make a plan of action for a month. What resources and how you should use them, the right amount of contribution and participants to for the development of this system. Now, part of a plan of action was to encourage registration of new participants. That's very good. How do you? In fact, that is the most important thing. Encourage participation of new participants. How do you stimulate new participants into the system during this period? How do you attract new participants into the system this period, knowing that it is a voluntary community whereby people come together, provide help, and get help willingly. Also knowing that there is no guarantee that you provide help, you get help. Also knowing that you just need to provide help with your spare money. That is money that is not crucial to you. How do you now attract people with all these factors? Now, I'll take you back to MMM Nigeria. MMM Nigeria did this in December when we were approaching the Christmas and New Year holiday. They introduced what is called holiday bonus. MMM Nigeria introduced what is called holiday bonus. Now, the purpose of the holiday bonus is what attracts new registration, attract new PH by old participants, also attract new registration and new PH by new participants. The idea is this: MMM is the activities and inactivities of the participants that determines the strength and weakness of the community. Money does not come from anywhere. Money does not come from the administrators. Money does not come from Mavrodi. There's no central account. It's a peer-to-peer donation system. So now, the volume of provide help must always be, more than the volume of get help. So if get help is more than provide help, that means everybody will not be paid. There will be shortage. So as a result of this reduction in new registration down to 70%, so it means that there's a reduction in provide help by 70%. So the only way, not the only way, one of the ways to attract this 75% back is by introducing holiday bonus. Now you now have new registration to providing help to get holiday bonus, and we also have what old participants who have provided help, providing new help to get this holiday bonus. That attract them. That is one. Then also you can also commiserate with the country holiday by organizing charity events during this period of holiday, preaching the ideology of MMM, enlightening populace on what MMM is all about, educating them that it is not a get rich quick platform. Rather, it's a peer-to-peer donation exchange where people come together, provide help for themselves, using their spare money. Most important, spare money. There's money that is not crucial to you, money that you can afford to lose at any point in time. Organize rallies in parks. Organize what's called seminars during this period of holiday, because people will be at home, they won't be going to work. so you can get them engaged with these seminars and offline promotional events. That is all. Right, that is another way to increase registration of new participants in during this period. Those are, I think, those are two things that were not really mentioned in your solution. Every other thing is correct, but you could have also added this, because we have practical what's it called example of practical experience from the community where you and I are operating, which is MMM Nigeria. So we'll go straight to tax 5. Let me get tax 5. Okay, tax 5 said a week as but I said your plan did not work. You did not have enough new registration. A new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. Yeah. It is important to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants? Contribution, and it is needed to get the situation resolved. Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payment, and all participants saying that neither make their own contribution don't attract new member. There is a problem. Now, remember our one of our major plan for tax 4 was to introduce holiday bonus to what's called to boosting the new donation into the system. But tax 5 said that did not work. Even despite the holiday bonus, it did not work. So what do we need to do? Mathematically, you guys have killed it. You've analyzed what the new donation that is expected to cover up. So, but in this state, the last phrase said that due to lack of funds, there are delays in payments. Now that means people click on get help and they are not matched immediately. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 days, they are not matched immediately. The get help queue in the dispatcher is more than provide help queue in the dispatcher. So this has to lead to what a delay. Now, because of this, the old participants are scared. The old participants are scared. They're no longer interested in donating, contributing back into the system. Therefore, new participants are also not attracted because they feel that those who have their money there have not been able to get back their donation in return. So what do we do? And the marvels are growing. So in order to survey the situation at this stage, the first thing you need to implement as administrator is to implement what is called the frozen mode, which MMM Nigeria was introduced in December. You froze marvels of all old and new participants. Now, what does this mean? It means that you can't get help at this point in time, but you can keep providing help. Now, because you need more donation in the system to be at least at par with the level of getting help. So you need time to do this. Within this space of time, where marvels are frozen, but they are still growing. Within this space of time, you need to increase, train more guiders. Train more guiders that often, encourage people that they hope are not lost. Nobody loses money in MMM. The worst is that you will be paid. The duration of the time is uncertain, but definitely everybody gets paid, which is what MMM Nigeria did in December, January. Most of you will go through, you get messages on your PO through January, February, March. What we're just seeing is guider school, up to now, guider school. Now the reason is this: a lot of people are complaining that we have enough guiders in MMM. The guiders in MMM are not even up to 1/3 of the required numbers of guiders in MMM. MMM need more guiders and guiders. Now we need to train people with the right ideology, train people, let them have the right ideology. Now this is the first set of guiders to train. They might have a point in time, derail from from their ideology, lost the ideology of MMM. So you need to retrain them, let them have this refreshed idea of MMM, thereby preaching it to within the immediate community, and also attracting, giving this confidence that there's nothing wrong with the system. It's just a normal routine. The system will pick up again. So that is what this tax is all about. When you froze the marvels keep growing for a particular period of time. Why you use that period of time to campaign and increase the knowledge and attract new members into the community. Having said that, your solutions, five solutions mathematically are okay, and the other suggested points, like the other suggested points, are also good for tax 5. I think that's what I have to contribute to your tax 4 and 5 solution. I hope I've been able to open our minds towards another direction.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, Emeka, you take us through the tax 6 and 7. Over to you, please.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Okay, I want to take on the tax 6. During these 1 month delay in payments increased to 7 days, reference activity almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In future to this situation, a post mode is implemented in which all the old Mavro are froze and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposit grow per old conditions are not frozen and available as usual. Make your plans of action for another month. Resources contribution members. Tax on 6 execution. Inform the members the benefit of registering new members by getting various bonuses like their reference, leadership, and so on from the system. You have to motivate your downline so that they can keep on bringing people into the system. You have to, tell them the benefit of bringing in people into the system. Now you have to carry out seminars and presentations to be considered, to inform people about the post mode, the effect and the cause and the solutions of it. You have to enlighten participants the importance of providing help and also getting help regularly. Letting them know that the total number of PH must be greater or lesser to their GH and less than 8. Keep the participant calm. Let them know that it's a pause mode, not a reset. It occurs only to stabilize and strengthen the system. Now, you have to do more guidance training. More guidance training are needed on board. These will help to bridge the communication gap from effective to original participants in order to have a stable and healthy system. On tax 7, your effort has been trying to reverse the situation. The reset took place. All the old Mavro are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Negative impact on the members and unfavorable response. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. a plan of action under specified condition for a month. Execution. Increase to members that lost their old Mavro. Call for a press conference explaining the situation in more details and also reminding them of the threat of MMM. Get advice from other guidance in other countries to help you in this situation when the reset has happened before. Get feedback from people and answer their questions. It's also a solution. Strengthen on how to overcome the threat. Educate participants about most of the technology in MMM, such like reset mode, pause mode, etc. Re-educate the public on the benefit of MMM as against the bondage of current financial system. I think that is all for tax 6 and 7, but want to kind of like talk more on it. Probably what I have to say might not be in the presentation slide. For tax 6, also part of the execution that can be carried out for more solution. The encouragement you give to your downlines will also help the system to bounce back. You have to follow up with your downlines by letting them know the benefit that they have to get when they bring in more people to the system. And also, you have to let them know that the only way that they can keep the system healthy, it is also for them to keep behaving and bringing more people. Now, you also have to show examples to them by telling them that you also are also behaving in the system. You have to do more public awareness, because the media itself has also done theirs by polluting the minds of the people, trying to add more on tax 7. You have to do more, enlighten the people based on the knowledge you've gotten from other guidance where this pause mode have occurred in their countries. The information you've gotten from them, that is what you're going to use to enlighten the public and let them know that this is only a pause mode and not a reset mode, just like what happened in Nigeria. So with this, the system can be healthy for everyone. So I want to end my talk on 6 and 7 by saying thank you, and together we can change the world.
Okay, guys, good job. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud that you guys went through my mentorship. I have no doubt that you'll go out there to explore as a superb guide as I expected of you guys. Thank you, Mika, for that conclusive words of yours. Then I also want you to know that this task is not about your perfection. It is not about how polished your English is. It's about your understanding of the task from day 1 to day 7. The tax 1, tax 7 tells you the lifespan, the flow of activities in MMM. So what happened in MMM Nigeria, November, December, it's not strange. It has happened in other countries and models have been applied and it has survived it. MMM Nigeria is surviving. MMM Nigeria has survived it. We had good news today too, and we still have better news also. So also note that MMM has advanced past this cases of pause mode and what's it called, restart. Pause mode is a state whereby all marbles are frozen and they don't grow. While restart is a state whereby all marbles are wiped off and everybody starts all over again. MMM Nigeria, Nigerians are always Nigeria is a special country actually. MMM Nigeria has forced the administrators of MMM Global to implement new model. Now the model does not allow get help to be more than provide help at any particular point in time. Get help does not move above provide help at any point in time. Flow of pH and GH smoothly at every particular point in time. So this has taken care of pause mode and also taking care of restart mode. Now, after now, you guys will be will move to proceed to the next phase of the guided school, and after which you'll be upgraded if you've gotten all your tasks correctly. Kindly check your scripts. Any of your individual tasks you've not gotten correctly, go back to them and correct them. And definitely I'll go through them timely. If they are corrected, I'll approve. If they're not correct, if they're still wrong, I'll still tell you what you need to do to perfect them. Emeka, Chukwemeka Emeka, thank you for joining the meeting. Thanks for joining the meeting. Thank you for contributing your own quota to the success of this work for your circle. Ofoma Innocent Educator, thank you also. Thank you also for being there. Jesse Solomon, thank you for the part you played. And the only lady in the house, Vera C.
Thank you, sir.
Vera Oyeka, thank you guys for this successful presentation. I congratulate you guys for this successful presentation.